وسيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن نبينا محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين وما بعد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We return once again to the 40th Hadith by Imam Naway rahimahullah ta'ala, and we have reached Hadith number 17, and it goes as follows. عن أبي يعلى شداد بن أوس رضي الله عنه, on the authority of Abu Ya'la Shaddad bin Aws, may Allah be pleased with him, the companion of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, عن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, on behalf of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, قال, he said, and this is the speech of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, إن الله كتب الإحسان على كل شيء. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decreed ihsan on every single thing. This hadith will show us an aspect of Islam that you might not find in many other religions, and there are certainly some aspects that you will not find in other religions. And the topic that is the focus here, the true mercy of something is understood when mercy is needed the most. If one shows mercy, that mercy is more appreciated from someone who is very much in need of that mercy. You'll see here that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written not only mercy, but ihsan, that is a very high level that we explained in one of the previous hadith, meaning that in the religion we have Islam as the foundation. On top of that we have Iman, and the highest level is ihsan. And the way that the person achieves those levels is by the more sacrifice, the more close that person gets to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through worship, through knowledge, and so on. This is a very high level. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam described it as أن تعبد الله كأنك تراه فإن لم تكن تراه فإنه يراك, meaning that you are always remembering that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is aware of your actions, whatever those actions might be. So this ihsan, which can also be understood as goodness, it is something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not only encourages, but in this case, the word that is used is kataba. And kataba, when it comes in these sort of sentences, it means that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decreed, He has made it a law, He has made it part of the Sharia, the part of the Islamic laws. So you will find in other places in the Quran where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, or you who believe, kutiba alaykum siyamu kama kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum, that fasting has been made a must, it is being prescribed for you in the same way that it has been prescribed for those before you. So ihsan here is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decreed upon everything. So you will find that the ihsan, this kindness, this goodness, you will find them in the most difficult places as well, and this hadith will explain it. The very next word the Prophet ﷺ says is فَإِذَا قَتَلْتُمْ, then when you kill, and this act of killing or slaughtering or whatever it might be, it is something that any human being would run away from. No human being likes to take a life, whether it be human or animal or whatever it might be. This is something that is a very difficult task. So in that moment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, through the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is telling us, فَأَحْسِنُوا الْقِتْلَ, then make good, show, come with goodness in the act of killing itself. And you might think, how on earth can an act of killing, which is not necessarily a good act all the time, it is, how can you attach goodness to it? And the Prophet ﷺ explains it in this hadith, and he says, وَإِذَا دَبَحْتُمْ فَأَحْسِنُوا الذِّبْحَ, and when you slaughter, then slaughter it in a good way. And the Prophet ﷺ highlights, وَلْيُحِدَّ أَحَدَكُمْ شَفْرَتَهُ وَلْيُرِحْ ذَبِيحَتَهُ, that from the beauty of Islam is that even animals have rights. And today, people, they throw this around all the time and they say animal rights and so on. But when was this hadith spoken? It was spoken more than 1,000 years ago in a society where human beings were being bought and sold. And even at that time, the Prophet ﷺ is telling us that when you kill an animal, you have to do it with goodness, with kindness. And the scholars have gone into great depth explaining what that means in detail. Here the Prophet ﷺ, he said, وَلْيُحِدَّ أَحَدَكُمْ شَفْرَتَهُ, then let the person who is doing the slaughtering make sure that the knife or the whatever is being used is as sharp as possible. وَلْيُرِحْ ذَبِيحَتَهُ, and let him make calm the animal that is being slaughtered. From amongst these things is to make sure that the animals are not in the same place, meaning the one that is being slaughtered is not in front of the other ones, because this will frighten the animals. And there's a hadith that is linked to this, and inshallah we won't drag on the explanation too long, but the hadith that is linked to this in a general sense is where the Prophet ﷺ said, في كل كبد رطب أجر, meaning that in every living thing there is a reward. Meaning that if you treat an animal whilst it is alive with kindness, with goodness, and you take care of it, whether that animal belongs to you or to anyone else, showing kindness to the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is ajr in it. So Islam is not just about dealing with human beings, but dealing with the whole creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is why we see other hadith that expand on this, where the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in one instant, he tells us about a lady from the Banu Israel. She used to commit evil acts for a living, and then one day she saw a dog that was thirsty, and she gave the dog some water, and because of that act, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave her her past sins. And similarly, in another hadith, it mentions the exact same action, but done by a man. So this shows us that kindness is something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves. The mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes along with that kindness and that goodness. And we show that not only during the easy times, meaning that we take care of animals and each other and so on, but even when things become difficult, that is when the ihsan should shine even more. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes, for example, talaq, the divorce, which is a difficult time. People, they do not separate unless there is an obstacle, something that is a problem. And when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes the talaq, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَسَرِّحُهُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. And this, فَإِمْسَاكٌ بِمَعْرُوفٍ أَوْ تَسْرِيحٌ بِإِحْسَانٍ. So this word ihsan is used when it comes to even those difficult times, and the point here is to highlight that it is not only those times, but in particular during those difficult times, the ihsan of a person, of a mu'min, of a believer should be even more highlighted. Now, so this hadith talks about many different aspects of this mercy and this goodness and how it is linked. And inshallah, hopefully in the future, we might review this hadith even further, inshallah. But as for now, we will stop here, inshallah, and we will continue next time. If brothers and sisters have any questions, now is the time to ask. Yes. No. So here, yes, and this is the one of the two. That hadith. It speaks about a man giving a dog water, and because of that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in the hadith it says, فَشَكَرَ اللَّهُ لَهُ فَغَفَرَ لَهُ, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was grateful for that act and forgave that man his past sins. And in another hadith, it mentions the same story, but it talks about a prostitute that gave water to a dog, and because of that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave her sins, فَغُفِرَ لَهَا بِهِ, and she was forgiven because of that, meaning that the dog or giving the water to that dog. So these hadiths are authentic. So inshallah, if there's no further questions, we'll stop here and we'll continue next time.